Peace, 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 peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Thank everybody for tuning in to Heart for Life's live stream podcast. As I state in every podcast, every movie, every reel, I just want you guys to know this is not about a competition. It's more about bringing resources to low to medium income families who need these resources. I'm not in competition. You guys are going to see some things going forward that may seem as if I'm in competition, but when you have your own patent and you're standing on your patent, you don't have to worry about what others are doing because you know how to network within revenue streams to provide services to communities. And this is one of the things that in South Carolina, some people gonna need going forward. For the ones of you who do not vote, that's your voter registration for South Carolina. That's for the ones who have to vote or still want to be a part of the political agenda. As I stated, going forward, we're just going to do some classes on YouTube. After we leave off of YouTube, as I stated, we will be going forward with a Tubi because, as I stated, there are several businesses who have already networked with us to do everything that we pitched, from General Motors to like I stated on Facebook, you guys are gonna see some amazing things as far as what can happen with a for real faith walk. I mean, it's happening now, but just getting certain individuals to believe in what they see, and that's what the problem is. And going forward, I'm actually authorized, and this is what I've said to the ones in Union right now who still aren't getting it. I'm actually legally authorized to post everything you guys are gonna see me post on Facebook, YouTube, and Tubi going forward, because we've already did the paperwork for everything to be logistically handled to where now we're just sitting back and reaping the benefits of it. But there are still entities, organizations in Union who do not want this to be successful. But as I stated previously, as you saw on the vote paperwork, all you have to do is place your vote and change your address where you're going to live at, and that pretty much stops what they're trying to do as far as Union. But as I stated, you guys, I'm not under the pressure as far as accomplishing anything, because as I stated, we've already networked with everybody as far as how to do it globally, to make sure that the infrastructure in Union is not harmed. And this is me being transparent with anybody who's on the other side of the screen who may be thinking about me as far as the construction field and engineering. We have several organizations who've already, as I state, you guys are going to hear me do this and see. There's other organizations who've already worked to do blueprints and how we can design things as far as making sure that they are earth friendly. As I stated on Facebook, you guys hear me say this a lot. I'm EPA certified. Been that way. I've been EPA certified for years. My brother Ray in Georgia, he assisted me with getting HVAC certified years ago. And since then, as I state to you guys, I have been a part of cleaning the air, the land, and the oceans. So I don't, as I state, I'm not in competition with anyone, because what was meant for the family organization happened a few years ago, and I just was basically sitting at the house just relaxing, enjoying the fruits of the labor. But now that there's certain artificial intelligence and cybersecurity committees that have been assigned to try to hinder our success, I've had to get the information about regulation subcommittees, business and industry, health and healthcare industries, environment and natural resources, education and administration, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, as well as emerging technologies. So going forward, we're not in competition with anybody. It's more so we actually have realized the embezzlement that was going on in the state of South Carolina, and it's more so we gave certain entities, organizations, an opportunity. We know we committed perjury, so we will do right legally by your organization. Heart for Life is a family business. There's no one who can say that logistically we don't exist, because when it comes to, as I state all the time, the system that most of these government offices are established off of is paperwork. So what I'm saying to you guys today is, and I apologize, Big T, for showing this, but some people have to see certain things before they believe it. And this is for the ones in Union, as well as some people in Washington who may not understand what's going on. Okay, and as I'm stating to you guys, I know how wealthy my children are. I know how wealthy my children are. So we're not in competition with anybody as far as logistics in Union, South Carolina. So when it comes to the logistics portion of what we had to do for these communities, for them to receive multiple revenue streams, all I can say to you guys is just be prepared for what's happening at Blow Whispers globally, as well as Sweet Spot Smoothies. Just know that those two things are definitely happening behind the scene. And we have our liquor license as well as transportation already established for every event, before and after. So when it comes to picking up our clients as well as dropping them off in case they've had too much to drink, we've already did our security information. So going forward, globally, as I stated, we're not in competition. It's more so about making sure people are able to come together peacefully, as well as providing services for these low to medium income communities. And we're not in competition to make that happen, because we're standing on our patent that we have as far as for our youth institute. and it's Google. You can Google Heart for Life Youth Institute, and it'll show up. 200 East Henrietta Street, Union, South Carolina. This is not about a competition. This is about something that has already happened. I want to say thank you to the lower state for all of the funding that they gave our organization for these tracks, playgrounds, vehicles, trash cans, recycling bins. I want to thank you guys in Charleston for what you did. Of course, all of the schools that were attended, of course, you know who you are. I won't give out the names because it's several, but I just want to say thank you to the ones who assisted, and just know this is not about a competition, what's happening in Union, South Carolina 29379, because there's been organizations holding on to funds that I was just you guys will see going forward. I think I gave the date out. Let me check my Samsung Galaxy to see what today's date is. Today's date is 2/4/2026. And as I stated, the purple Astro van is still not at the location that is supposed to be at. Greer Record Service has been informed on several platforms that he's not supposed to have moved that van because it was placed on church grounds. And the city knew that I wanted to have fleet vehicles. So these things are not up for debate. I'm posting it on social media, Facebook. So there's no denying, as far as Heart for Life, what resources we're wanting to bring to the community. There's several people right now we're speaking to behind the scenes as far as defense with the scripts that we've already written, and there's a few other projects that are up in the air. But just know, you guys, it went global when my nephew told me to keep going. Nicholas Coleman. When he said keep going, that was all I needed to know. I didn't let the teeth situation stop me, because if you guys shop at Dixie Curb in Union and you see the guy who actually runs that store and you look at his mouth, you cannot possibly judge me with how I look when I'm telling you guys, look, we can have a gas station. Peace and blessings. Heart for Life, doing business as H4L.